1/4 of an inch in with the throttle. Mixture just a bit. Clear prop.
Alright, test, that sounds good. So we are going to start with the Norwood ATIS, which is 11995.
The vicinity of the airfield. 5G NOTAMs and hazardous.
But I don't really want to listen to that right now. And then Norwood ground is 121.8. And then we'll go to tower after that, which is 126.0. Then over to our transponder, be on mode Charlie. It's good, 1200 squawking PFR.
02247.
Alright, we're back to where we began, so all seems
What
good.
is this thing?
That's our transponder, so that just gives data to air traffic control about what our intentions are. And when we go to Providence, they might give us a separate code which allows them to track us distinctly. Alright, so that was our engine startup, brakes set, doors latch secure, pre-flight planning is complete. Actually, let's talk about what we're going to do.
Turning left base in sight.
So, we don't have to go to Providence, it might be too complicated. Why don't we just fly down, we'll go to
runway 17, clear for the option.
Battleship Cove, and then we'll come up to Taunton, and then come back here. Does that sound good?
You'll go to Barrington?
Oh, if you want to, we can go to Providence. Why don't we just do that, and then we'll go over.
Well, I don't need to go to Providence.
Well, Barrington, we have to get into the Providence airspace, so...
It's too complicated.
No, it's not complicated, I don't mind. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, alright. Passenger safety brief was completed. We got the engine start on. Fuel pump was good. Mixture cleared the area. Ignition start, good. Mixture set, good. Before taxi, flaps are set, mixture set, fuel selector set to both, trim is set, avionics is on. Switches, circuit breakers, engine gauges are within limits. Airspeed 0, attitude level, altimeter good, DSI heading turn. Avionics was all set. We'll brief the taxi diagram, but we have to get the ATIS. We'll clear the area. So we are at Norwood. Don't know which runway they're using, but we're at flight level.
Norwood Tower,
Norwood.
7 miles to the southwest of Atlas Mike for some pattern work.
Airjack 289 North Tower into the right down, runway 17, report midfield.
Alright, now we'll get the ATIS. No, that's not right. How did that happen? 11995. Didn't I put that in?
5G NOTAMs and hazardous weather information for the Norwood area are available on flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have Norwood ATIS information, Mike.
Alright, so information, Mike.
Tower information, Mike. Time 1253 Zulu. Wind 0503. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 12. 2.08. Altimeter 3024. Expected visual approach runway 17, landing and departing runway 17. NOTAMs, increased deer activity in the vicinity of the airfield. 5G NOTAMs and hazardous weather information for the Norwood area are available on flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have Norwood ATIS information, Mike.
Alright, information, Mike. Now we'll call ground, ask for a taxi for a south departure with information, Mike. Then we'll check our brakes, and then we'll do our run up after a bit. So we are listening to ground. Just give them a second in case they're talking to anybody else. And what are we? 1154 Golf. Requesting taxi for a south departure with information. Norwood ground, good morning. Skyhawk 1154 Golf with information, Mike at flight level. Requesting taxi southbound departure.
Skyhawk 1154 Golf, Norwood ground, runway 17, taxi via Charlie Alpha, cross runway 10.
17 via Charlie Alpha cross 10, Skyhawk 1154 Golf. Alright. So we're just going down this way. We're going to take a right on Charlie, a left on Alpha. We're going to cross 10. He gave us a clearance to cross the runway, which means they're not using it. It's safe to do so. We're going up to runway
57 Delta, follow the Skyhawk on the go.
Runway 17.
Traffic, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so we'll just test our brakes as we roll. Give it a little bit of throttle. So we're rolling, testing our brakes. Brakes are working. Alright, now we'll start heading over. Get our taxi lights on.
Radiant 633 Hotel Golf, Norwood Tower, roger, hold short runway 17.
Busy airport. A lot of planes taking off.
Yeah. So, just get 126.0 because we'll head over to tower once we're over there. we're just going to stay
Ground
here.
is different from tower?
Yeah, ground gives us the taxi clearances and to roll around down here. And then they're probably in the tower too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the same guy, and it might even be the same guy. And then when we're ready to go, we switch over to tower and they give us the takeoff clearance. We're going to stay on this taxi line, make sure our ground speed is no more than 15 knots. This is Charlie. We're going to take a right on Charlie, and then a left on Alpha. That's probably where that plane is heading. It's the NBC helicopter over there. The wind is like super calm, which is good. So once we're across this line, this is called the movement area. I'm sorry, the non-movement area, where you're not allowed to move without a clearance. So now we're kind of in the...
1, 2, 3. 5 planes take.
Yeah, nice day. So this is Charlie, and then Alpha, just clearing that right and left. And also just as we're rolling, listening to the engine and seeing the instruments are moving as we move, which gives a good indication that everything's working. And then when we're up here, we're going to just do a couple engine checks before we head out.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff on course.
So now we are heading up to runway 10, which is the runway that he told us we could clear.
For Jack 289, you want the option or full stop?
So, but even still, it's good to check and make sure nobody's inadvertently using it.
Clear for the option on the go.
So left and right looks clear. We're crossing 10, so now we're on a runway, but not an active runway, because everyone's using the runway.
Number 199 Alpha Victor, Norwood Tower, say direction. Number 199 Alpha Victor, roger, runway 17, clear for takeoff, westbound approved. Jack 65 Papa traffic.
You ever get birds near you?
Yeah. If you heard on the information, they said look out for deer too.
Lion deer?
Yeah.
65 Papa number 2, runway 17, clear for the option.
Alright, so we're going to switch over to tower. So we're over here now. So now we're on tower. Yeah, close your window. Alright, now here we're just going to do our final checks. So checking all of our ailerons look good, elevators look good, rudder looks good, aileron on the left looks good, instruments look good, all where we left them. I want to make sure I got that ATIS right, 3024.
6857 Delta, left midfield down.
And then we'll just do a run up, so I'm just going to put power into the engine just to see how it runs.
Your 12 o'clock Skyhawk, give them a sight.
There we are at 1800 RPM. Full mixture, no enunciation, which looks good. Engine sounds good, and now we're going to check the magnetos. So we go to the right magneto, we should see a drop of about, 50 RPM. And the engine gauges look good, no enunciation looks good, back to both. And the RPM goes up just a bit. Left magneto, drop just a bit, which is right, which means the magnetos are working. Back to both again. Now we're going to check idle, so we want to make sure the engine doesn't quit on us when we're at idle. The engine is at idle, these instruments will start to drop a bit. The engine's still going, so that means even at idle, the engine will still run. Now back up to 1000. Looks good. We'll bring this back to where we were. We don't need full mixture on the ground, so good. And our radios all sound good. Cabin seatbelts all seem good too. Mixture up, doing the last checks here, all good. Gauges look good, all right. So we're going to be heading off on runway 17 and we'll go right to the south. And what we will do is go to Providence. So Providence, we need the Providence approach frequency, which is 123675. That'll be in our standby. And we'll be taking off on runway 17. Rotating at 55, climbing out at 79. I think we'll climb up to about 3,000 feet. That should be fine.
6239, frequency change approved, good flight.
And if anything happens on the roll where the engine doesn't seem to be running well, we'll just brake and we'll use taxiway Charlie as our point to measure, because that gives us 1,500 feet of runway. Anything abnormal less than 500 feet, we'll just come right back down. We got enough runway to do it. Anything abnormal greater than 500.
Constance.
289, right turn at the end, you're going to the ramp.
Right turn at the end, yes.
Alright, we're at 1,000 feet.
289.
Clear check 2 down, rotor taxi to parking, Alpha Echo with Mega Day.
Alpha Echo with you.
And once we're out of the Norwood airspace.
Tower 305 for left, downwind main fuel 417, full stop expected when we have the traffic on final in sight. Yeah,
Here we go.
Sherry So's down there.
Yeah, on final. Looking for the number 2, I see the number 1, 375.
The train.
Yeah, number 2, I see the train. 3 Sierra Papa, Roger, number 3, runway 17.
Gonna head to the south.
Number 3, runway 17, clear for the option, 3 Sierra Papa. 3 Sierra Papa, you gonna be full stop or touch and go? Full stop back to the runway, please, 3 Sierra Papa. 3 Sierra Papa, Roger.
See a plane right there?
Yeah.
Jack 1154 golf, frequency change approved, good flight.
Frequency change approved, 1154 golf, thanks, yeah. Alright, so now we can just go to wherever we want.
Attention aircraft in the vicinity of
This is Providence.
1 minute below 10,000.
Still gotta stay below 3,000 feet because we're still in the Boston airspace. So we'll just stay at like 2,500. And we'll stay at that until we get a little further out. We'll head over Gillette Stadium, which could be kind of cool. So we're getting to 2,500. We just got to be below 3,000. So here we are at 2,500. We'll pull our tower back. We'll use our trim to hold it. Hold it like 2,400 RPMs. Got another plane right ahead. See that one?
Pretty accurate.
The heading? Yeah.
November 3, Alpha Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles southeast bound, appears to be flying over final at 2,500 indicated. Alpha Charlie, got him on the screen. If you need me to cancel, I can just cancel with you now. November 3, Alpha Charlie, that is up to you. I'll have the approach clearance once you pass that traffic. It's up to you if you want to cancel or not. Yeah, we'll just cancel with you now. 3 Alpha Charlie, it's VFR out here. Grenade is kilo current, now on runway 23. Number 4 and 3 Alpha Charlie, say again? 3 Alpha Charlie, we can just cancel with you now, it's just easier. 3 Alpha Charlie, Roger. After cancellation received, remain in code on my 6 feet for a little bit for that traffic. So now you're 11 o'clock, 2 miles southwest, 2,000.
Advanced field is going to be kind of to our right over there. That's the Norton Reservoir. Advanced Field Airport's just kind of right over it. Can you see that plane going right to left, just below the horizon?
Charlie, thank you.
Yes.
Number 4 and 3 Alpha Charlie, service traffic at 11 o'clock.
Get the Providence AUS.
1,900 indicated, radar service terminus, squawk VFR, exchange approved. Squawk VFR, free exchange approved, 3 Alpha Charlie.
4.2.
Surface radar in use, transponder use required on the runways and taxiways. Notice to air mission. Taxiway Charlie closed between taxiway Mike and taxiway Victor. Taxiway Bravo closed between runway 5 and
Mansfield Airport just beneath us.
ILS runway 23 slide.
See, it's right there on the near side of the reservoir. There's a grass strip going near to radar.
Oh, yes.
3 signal runway assignment. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
Alright, information Romeo. So let's also do this. 1, 2, 3.
Information Romeo.
0.
Niner Zulu.
Mansfield traffic. Skyhawk 1154 Golf is going to be overflying the field 2,700 feet north to south with 3 miles to the north now, Mansfield. So here we're outside of the Boston airspace. Now we can keep climbing up, get up to 3,000. First, or do you want to go fly over Providence?
It's up to you.
Alright.
259er Zulu Central. Wind 070 and 5.
Providence ahead there, right?
Yep.
Wind. Your clouds at 700. Feeling 25, south Brooklyn. Temperature 9er, 2.8. Altimeter 3024. ILS runway 5, approach in use. Surface radar in use, transponder use required on the runways and taxiways. Notice to air mission. Taxiway Charlie closed between taxiway Mike and taxiway Victor. Taxiway Bravo closed between runway 5 and taxiway Mike. ILS runway 23 slide slope out of service. 5 G NOTAMs in effect for the Providence area and airport. No touch and go operations to runway 5. Brief Echo runway assignment. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Romeo. Providence Airport information Romeo. 1259er Zulu Central. Wind 070 and 5. Visibility 6. Wind. Your clouds at 700. Feeling 25,000 Brooklyn. Temperature 9er, 2.8. Altimeter 3024. ILS runway 5, approach in use. Surface radar in use.
And Providence approach, Cherokee 55135, VFR request.
Cherokee 55135, Providence approach the request.
Cherokee 55135, we're about 1 mile north of North Central, looking to do a practice approach into Plymouth, like the ILS-6 if possible. Cherokee 135.
Cherokee 55135, Roger, Providence Squawk 0375, maintain VFR.
0375 and maintain
Can we get that down to 3,000?
Cherokee 135.
Providence approach, Skyhawk 1154 Golf, VFR request.
5 for Golf, say your full call sign again.
Skyhawk 1154 Golf.
51154 Golf, Providence approach the request.
Skyhawk 1154 Golf is 17 miles to the north at 3,000 feet, requesting a touch and go at Providence information Romeo.
5 for Golf, Roger, Squawk 0440.
0440, Skyhawk 1154 Golf.
55135 radar contact
0440, is that what you said?
VFR altimeter
0450.
3024, maintain VFR, Cherokee 135.
Providence departure, Cessna 470, uniform at 1300.
Approach Skyhawk 1154 Golf. Say the squawk again.
Alright, for Golf radar contact 4 miles southwest of the Mansfield Airport, maintain VFR, altimeter 3024. Maintain VFR at about 3,000 for now.
Maintain VFR at about 3,000, altimeter 3024, Skyhawk 1154 Golf. Alright, we're good. Alright, he wants us above 3,000 feet.
Type approach requested into Providence.
We're just going to do a touch and go of Providence and then on the go departing to the east. 1154 Golf.
5 Golf, Roger.
They don't mind you doing that kind of thing?
No.
As busy as they are with jets?
No. They might just give us certain instructions, like he doesn't want us below 3,000 feet right now.
On Providence departure, identification, Providence departure.
So now that we're in contact with him,
Contact 3 miles to the southeast of Providence, Maine.
that allows us into the airspace. And
VFR 470.
you can see TF green right ahead. You see,
Yes, I see it.
You see it?
And 55135, traffic call 4 miles southwest, Mount Cessna 172, 3000 and above.
Alright, we're looking for that traffic, 135.
54 Gulf traffic, 3 o'clock, 4 miles southeast, Mount Cessna 172, sorry, PA 28, 3000.
Look for traffic, 115 Golf. So said somebody at 3 o'clock. See if you can spot them.
Maintain VFR on course. That's the altitude.
Sounded like 3 o'clock, same level. See anybody look at the horizon? That's where you'll see him. I see him. See him right there. He's just a little above the horizon where those clouds are. Heading to the
470 uniform, the altitude.
see him? Little speck.
2000.
No, I didn't. Did I, Aaron?
Uniform.
Thank you.
115 Golf has the traffic.
Thank you.
So he wants to make sure we can keep visual separation. So he tells us to look and then tell him when we see him. How you doing?
Great. It's great.
So one thing that's interesting, so our airspeed is like 95 knots right now,
Yes.
but our ground speed is 102, so that means we have a 7-knot tailwind, which tells us that they're going to want us to land in the opposite direction, because they always want you to land into the wind. So if the wind's coming this way, we want to land this way. So if that's the main runway, he's probably going to give us a approach going the other way. Get back down to 3,200, don't want to get too high.
How does that mean you have a tailwind?
40 vector's final.
What? What'd you say?
140, vector's final.
How do you determine a tailwind?
Uniform contact approach.
This is your airspeed, so this is the speed through the air. This is the speed over the ground. So the tailwind is pushing us over the ground faster than we're going through the air.
54 Gulf.
Kind of a weird concept, so.
Touching goes runway 523 at Providence, or I think we're touching goes to 523 at Providence at this time. Do the painting, would you like 34?
Is that for 1154 Golf?
Affirmative. Unable touch and goes to runway 5 at Providence. Do the painting at this time. Do you still want to proceed to Providence? Runway 34, possibly?
Can we fly over the field and then just depart to the east instead, 1154 Golf?
Do you want to do a low approach?
We'll just stay at 3,000. We're just going to get a view of Providence and then head over to Bedford.
The main thing VFR about 3,000 now.
Maintain VFR 3,000, 1154 Golf. All right, so you just said,
Painting the runway.
yeah.
Cessna 4900 Hotel at 1,300 feet.
We don't need to do a landing of Providence, who cares?
Do it.
Huh?
Providence departure, Cessna 4900 Hotel at 1,400 feet.
Cessna 4900 Hotel, Providence departure, radar contact.
So then we'll,
VFR out to your discretion.
let's see. Barrington should be over here, right?
Correct.
Hey, watch out your feet.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's okay. You can see Providence below us if you want to get a good view.
Yes. Barrington's over here.
Contact box on approach on 133.0.
3.0, pound 837.
Number 1323, description 1.
This Browns football field.
Get a photo.
2. Contact box on approach on 118.2.
Box approach on 118.2, 13232.
Pretty simple, isn't it? It's not a lot going on. Pretty comfortable, right?
Very. Wow. Beautiful clear day.
Yeah. So Barrington should be over here somewhere.
Yeah, it's right along this river here.
And Providence, Cherokee 55135 has the weather at Plymouth.
Cherokee 55135, roger, thank you.
All right, engine gauges all look good, fuel is good. See that low fuel annunciator is dead, or is off. It's probably just warming up the fuel gauge, so it's okay.
How low can you go over Barrington?
probably 1,500 feet, but
That's okay.
guess I could ask him. Let's see.
Nah, don't worry about it.
No, let's do it. Approach Skyhawk 1154 Golf. We're going to head to the east now.
Last line, say again.
1154 Golf. We're going to depart to the east now.
Roger.
Okay, so see that pond? See that pond?
That one there?
You see? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where Diane's office is.
All right, so let's try to get over there. Yeah, he wants us above 3,000 feet, so I'm not going to be able to get lower than that. And we're going to head straight to your house, too.
Yep.
Isn't this the Wampanoag Trail? That along the river?
Yeah, see the bridge?
Yeah.
That's the new bridge by the white church. So if you head straight, I'll just see if I can.
Should tell Natasha we were wamping along the trail.
000, contact approach on 127.9er.
127.9 is 00 hotel.
Think there's any.
See if we can hear you.
Not getting any.
Yeah, no service. Battleship Cove is up that way, isn't it? Isn't that the Braga Bridge over there?
Correct. So,
I think your house is going to be right underneath us in a second.
yeah.
Maybe on the left.
754 Golf, I have a departure departing off Providence. If you can make a northeast-bound turn, that would be great.
All right, we'll head to the northeast. Skyhawk 1154 Golf.
Oh, there's the baseball field.
Watch out for your feet again.
Yes.
You get a photo of the house?
I believe I did.
57 Tango Delta 1300.
757 Delta Providence, departure, radar contact. Maintain VFR on course, altitude is your discretion.
On course, altitude
This is
7
Seacoast
Tango Delta.
Speedway.
See, now we're kind of heading in the opposite direction of Battleship Cove, but that's the problem when you're flying into busy airspaces. They might just tell you got to do something you don't want to do. You said turn. Well, you just said turn northeast because we had a jet departing from Providence. We were in their way.
Okay.
So, but we'll
No, that's fine.
once we're out
I
of
don't have
airspace,
to.
we'll head to.
I'm not here
No. I mean,
permission.
Planning 130.
once we're out of the airspace, we can head back over into Battleship Cove. I think it's right over there.
0 Cherokee 135.
See, now we have a headwind, just slightly. Ground speed is less than our airspeed because we're facing the opposite direction now. So that's just how you can kind of tell. And you can feel we're slower over the ground than we were, can't you? Maybe a little bit. Felt like we were going a little faster.
I thought it would be different if there was a headwind and airspeed would be lower than the...
No, because airspeed, if there's a headwind, it's still air going through. It's the ground speed that gets affected. So you were like at 97 and our ground speed's at 94.
So what's the speed of the plane? 94?
It's a complicated question. All different kinds of airspeed. The actual airspeed through the air, let's see, 6 degrees Celsius, so we're at like 3,000. We're like at 90, 97. Approach Skyhawk 1154 Golf. We'd like to overfly Battleship Cove. Can we stay with you for traffic advisories?
54 Golf, I'll give you a frequency change here to Boston here in a few miles.
Okay.
You're resuming your navigation as well.
Alright, we'll resume on navigation, maintain VFR 1154 Golf. Thanks. Alright.
Kind of a buzzkill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, can't do that today.
Isn't that the Braga Bridge, that big bridge right there? And isn't Battleship Cove right next to it?
Then that's the battleship.
On the other side, right?
Yep.
That's Fall River on the other side.
Yep.
So now we're out of the Providence airspace.
Are we going to go back over Barrington at all?
No.
Okay.
So they just kind of seemed busy. They didn't really want us to hang around.
Okay.
Probably all those early morning departures. But Taunton is going to be that way.
Foxy 221, 1.2
To the left.
4,000.
Foxy 221 Providence departure, radar contact line maintained 7,000. Turn right heading 120.
Climb maintain 7,000, right turn 120, Foxy 221.
Moxie.
Company traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles northeast on 172, maneuvering at 3,000.
Inside 7 Tango Delta.
05 Foster, company traffic as you inside. They're currently at about 5 or 6 o'clock now, northwest bound 2,500.
At 05 Foxtrot, we have that traffic as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Might be able to see New Bedford Airport down there.
Mark 221 traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles southeast on 172, 3,500.
Foxy 221, look.
Fiber Gold traffic, I'm not sure about 3 o'clock, 6 miles southeastbound, E170 out of 3,005, 7,000.
1154 Golf has the traffic. See him? See, that's kind of the benefit of talking to the controllers. That's what I was asking them, if you get traffic on these GPSs, and it doesn't seem like you do, so I'm kind of not really sure where people are. So he'll call people out for us, which is nice.
Moxie 221, turn right, direct jumper.
Right turn direct jumper, Moxie 221.
221 traffic, sorry, previous traffic.
So that's Martha's Vineyard all the way out there, right?
No, that'd be the Elizabeth Islands, but maybe.
No, I think the Elizabeth Islands are just that little, like, strip but before it, and then Martha's Vineyard on the other side.
Mount Hope Bridge over there.
Oh, yeah.
climb, maintain 10,000, 10,000.
10,000, Mach C 221.
Hey, you want to try taunt? You want to get closer to battleships? Descend a bit if you want to see them.
55135, 7 miles from final approach, sliding is 090, maintain VFR, practice approach for the separate services provided.
090, practice approach approved, maintain VFR, Cherokee 55135.
Moxie 221, contact Boston Center on 128.75, see you.
2875, we'll see you, Mach C 221.
Is that cool?
Very.
Good morning, Providence approach, Centurion 63902 Charlie.
A little bit of turbulence.
Centurion 63902 Charlie, Providence approach, say request.
92 Charlie is 16 east of the Putnam DOR 5500, direct Nantucket for flight following.
What's your identifier for your type?
That's a Cessna 210, 92 Charlie.
Centurion 6392 Charlie, Roger, squawk 0441 and maintain VFR.
0441, maintain VFR, 92 Charlie.
Approach Skyhawk 1154 Golf, request frequency change.
154 Golf, Roger, register terminated, lost VFR and change to official frequency change approved. If you're going to proceed north for another about 10 to 12 miles, you can contact Boston for further flight following on 120.6.
Alright, we'll squawk VFR, frequency change approved, and we'll contact Boston for further flight following. Thanks, 154 Golf.
Number 6902 Charlie, Providence, approach, catching radar.
Automated weather observation 135.
Alright, taunt is going to be up here.
Yeah.
11.
Look at that giant Amazon distribution center.
Yeah, that's Norton, I think.
No, this is Fall River.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Temperature 13 Celsius.
Oh yeah, that's that massive.
2.07 Celsius. Altimeter 3023. Remarks. Density altitude minus 500. Taunton Municipal Airport, Taunton, Massachusetts. Automated weather observation 1356 Zulu. Wind 110 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 13 Celsius. 2.07 Celsius. Altimeter 3023. Remarks. Density altitude minus 500. Taunton Municipal Airport, Taunton, Massachusetts. Automated weather observation 1357 Zulu. Wind variable at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Taunt traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is 8 miles to the southwest, 3,000 feet inbound, full stop, Taunt.
Pittsburgh traffic 9177 Victor.
Alright, so Taunton should be up here somewhere.
Runway 14 Pittsburgh.
Shouldn't be that far away.
If you follow Route 24, it's over here. Right?
It's going to be on the right side of 24. Yeah, so that's 24.
24.
I see it. Pink.
No, because Taunton's down that way.
Yeah, well, 495 cuts across it. Or 195? It should be right on this corner of 24 and 195. So if you see like a crossing runway, a crossing
Oh,
highway.
you're talking about, oh, I'm talking
Taunton Airport.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Watch out for your feet again.
Sorry.
Avion 5437 miles north of the field, descending through 2500, aiming for left downwind for 35, Concord Road.
I thought you were talking about downtown Taunton.
Pittsburgh traffic,
You're talking about the airport.
9177 Victor, left base, runway.
Let's do a landing at Taunton.
Pittsburgh.
Taunton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is 5 miles to the south, 3,000 feet inbound, full stop runway 30. We'll be entering a left downwind 30 Taunton.
Pittsburgh traffic, 9177 Victor, turning final, runway 14.
Zulu. Wind variable at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 13 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 3023. Remarks. Density altitude -4.
I think that's the airport right there. That's like, they have this little grass funny strip right there, and that's the airport. We'll get closer to see if it is. Alright, we're just checking the downwind. Frequency seems pretty calm, so maybe nobody's here. Yeah, that's the runway. You can see it right in front of us. See it going left to right, with all those little hangars on the other side of it.
Yes.
Taunton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is on the 45, left downwind runway 30, Taunton. So the runway we're going to land at is going that way. Want to be down at like, say 1,100 feet. Let's get down a little faster. And the traffic pattern is like a half mile to 3/4 of a mile from around it, so right now we're like 2 miles-ish. So just gonna create some excess drag, slow down and lose altitude. Taunton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf, centering the left downwind runway 30, full stop, Taunton. Right, gas undercarriage, mixture prop, seatbelt security switches, all looks good. Runway looks nice. It is the downwind, we'll land up 30. Doing okay?
Very good.
We are at 1,100 feet, which is what we should be at. There's our runway. We'll start descending in. Gas undercarriage, mixture prop, seatbelts. Seatbelt secure, door secure. Taunton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf, left base, 30, full stop, Taunton. What is that big parking lot?
I think it's a junkyard.
All right, if we, for whatever reason, the runway doesn't look good, we do a go around, which is a fine, easy thing to do. Runway looks good.
Nobody
Bird.
on it?
Huh?
Nobody on it?
Doesn't look like it. Just approach at 70 knots. Probably get full flaps in soon.
This way?
On traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is final 30 full stop time.
On went. Was a nice landing.
Yeah, a little hard, but we got it down early. I didn't want to float too much. But nice and aligned, right on the middle of the runway.
Good.
You want to get out, use the bathroom?
Nope.
Right.
Run home.
Yeah.
Adam Yane.
Ton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is clear of 30, ton. Alright, cleaning it up. Mixture back out. 1000 RPM, get our landing lights off, navs off. After landing, you can open that, it's okay.
It was just windy, but
Read off good.
cool. They have a
Now
nice,
what?
nice new building.
Yeah. You want to, next thing we could do, go over the Rainham house, which is like just north of here. Depart out, circle over the airport,
I like that.
look at Adam Yane. Alright. Ton traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is taxiing via the taxiway, runway 30. Ton.
We're not going to go back over Providence here.
No.
I went about Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, we can do that on the way back.
Okay.
To Norwood. They really cleaned up this airport. The first time I came here like a year ago, the runway was all cracked and fucked up. There's nothing to worry about with this, right? Doesn't seem very,
Yeah, you're
normal.
a good pilot. You know what you're doing. You're very confident.
Everybody worries about this, like small planes. There's nothing to worry about.
What's the reason we couldn't get by your office?
There was departing jet traffic from Providence. They needed to move us out of the way. See, now we're, this is where it makes more sense, this airspeed versus ground speed. We're going so slow on the ground that there's barely any air flowing over the plane. But we're, over the ground, we're going 12 knots. So that's
We're
like
going 12 knots. And what's the airspeed?
this, and that's at 0. Because there's like no wind, no air really going over. We're going so slow through the air, it doesn't measure anything. Alright, runway procedure. Climb to 500 feet, left turn 260. 500 feet, left turn 260. Okay. Landing traffic. Bird.
Uh-huh.
You want to try something cool?
Yes.
Or do you want to keep doing things normal and calm?
I don't want to do, what's cool to you?
It's called a short, soft field takeoff. So you rotate the plane off of the ground really early and you float over the ground and then you shoot up like a rocket.
Okay.
All right, lights on, camera, VFR, Taunton. All right, let's head north to look at the Rainham House, which is a mile from here, so I think we'll circle over the field. On traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is departing runway 30. We're going to be circling over the field to 3,000 feet. Ton. All right, lights, camera, action. Good. Looking final. Make sure there's nobody coming.
Yeah.
Because this is no tower here, right? We're just kind of on our own. So we got to do all the communication and looking out for ourselves. No one knows we're here. Nobody cares that we're here.
Did they put lights on at night, or do you turn them on when you
turn them on? Yeah. All right, we're going to do a soft field takeoff.
Grass?
Yes, this is, well, it simulates if we were on grass. This is one of the things they test you on in the exam. So you don't want to stop. You keep rolling, because if you're on grass, you would presumably stuck in. So we keep going. We keep the nose wheel off the ground. Just a little bit light on the nose wheel. We lift off just a bit. We're doing like a little wheelie. We're kind of in the air right now. We're floating. And then see how the air, it just kind of pushes us up?
Yeah.
And then as we release, it just pushes us up even further.
Look at the Buddhist temple.
Oh wow, cool.
That's one of the oldest hangars from the days of early aviation, that white building.
That must be the school. They want us 260 to avoid the school once we're at 500 feet. Once we are, flaps up.
Why, you're not supposed to fly over schools?
No, just this school. Oh. This stupid, probably Taunton procedure or something. They probably made some regulation with the town. Said we don't want you flying over the school. Right. It's too loud and it's dangerous, so. All right, 1,000 feet. So we're out of the traffic pattern. We'll just keep circling up. Traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is on the left downwind 1,500, climbing 3,000, will be departing to the north over the field. Ton. Right, all's good. Gauges look good with that trim. Alright, so the Rainham house should be over there. There's the water tower. You see the big blue water tower?
Yep.
Let's, we'll stay at 2,000 feet to get a good view. Here we are, 2,000 feet. Level off with the power and the trim. 2,000 feet. All right, Rainham House I think should be on your right somewhere. Adam Yane.
Years ago, I was able to locate it on a jet because there was that horse ring right across the street on Hill Street.
On traffic, Skyhawk 1154 Golf is 2,000 feet overhead the field to the north. You see it?
No, we're kind of going
too close to it?
Underneath.
Watch your feet.
There's the trailer park, and there it is right there. It's Jerry's house. Our house is right.
Oh, I think I see it right there. Right, get a photo of it. See it? That's
no,
the.
It's over the.
No, that's it. Isn't it? No, maybe not.
Yeah, that's it. There's a car in front of it.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like they built a deck back there. You see that?
We had a deck.
No, like a second deck, like a patio behind the garage. You see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Looks like there's people out there.
Yep. I see the little shrub thing in the beginning.